Welcome to another episode, gentlemen. Today we take a look at the modern Western woman's delusional demands and behavior. Check out these wonderful examples to aspire to.
How much should a guy spend on a wedding ring?
Well, given that it's a wedding ring, that means we'd have to get to the point of getting married, and I won't even entertain a guy if he doesn't drive at least a $300,000 car. Not to mention, if we do get to that point, the ring literally has to be someone's mortgage.
I guess it's valid.
Baby, this kitty makes more money than Bill Gates, I'll tell you that.
Ooh, okay.
You heard it, gentlemen. This bint, with everything on display, is under the Western feminist spell. Delusional, with a mega capital D, being something she probably gave away for free many times. Even the interviewer cannot believe the utter ignorance of this camel toe.
Alright, so I wanted to address this video because I've just seen it on Daily Mail. Not sure fucking why. Number one, I don't ES.
Notice how her eyes don't move. Her lips are fake. Her forehead is like a mannequin. Already red flags.
CORT, but that's okay. Don't care if they say I do. Number two, I'm not saying that it's made it out like I'm bashing men. I'm literally not bashing men. I'm just I get it that they don't want to date someone that's had a past like me, but I don't understand it. I simply don't understand it because I probably had sex with the same or less amount of people that you have. The only difference is that I filmed it. That's the only difference.
To whom exactly does she think she is talking to? Genghis Khan? She is a sex worker. Let's listen more and find out how many people exactly she is talking about. Taking bets now, gentlemen.
And I understand that guys don't want to be with someone where that is accessible and your friends can see it and your mates can see it, but that's the only difference. Doesn't mean I'm more of a whore, or I'm more of a this, or I'm more of a that, or I'm looser, or I have more STDs. It doesn't mean that at all.
She's lying. It does mean all of that. And the only reason she made this video is because she knows the truth, and she is desperate to try and reframe the truth. She is so desperate, in fact, that she willingly airs all her cheap private business online for everybody to see forever.
In fact, workers actually get tested quite often. It's just so funny how we get so stigmatized into thinking that we're disgusting and we're dirty and we're filthy and we've had so many people in us, when it's quite frankly not the case at all. Most of us are complete opposite to that. And 99.9% of workers get tested regularly if they're making regular and consistent content with people.
Interesting. First, she claimed that she hasn't slept with that many people. Now she says that she gets tested regularly because she sleeps with people regularly and consistently. Gentlemen, this is the modern Western woman.
I myself, if you really want to know, haven't made content with BG.
BG? What is BG? Modern sex worker talk, I guess. If you know, leave it in the comments.
For a very long time. I'm not saying they should leave my past and not worry about my past. I'm saying that the things that I've done in the past are who I am and what have made me who I am to this person today.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean it's in the past, it's going to be left in the past forever. I still make content by myself. I still run OF. I think I'm still in the adult industry. I just mean, why should past like that affect you? But I get why it affects you, but I still don't really understand it, because it's like me saying, well, you've slept with 200 women or 100 women. That's disgusting, when I've slept with way less. Do you know what I mean?
And there we have it, gentlemen. In the beginning, she claimed that she has slept with the same amount of people as you. The only difference, she claimed, was that it was on camera. And what was the actual number that she is referring to? 100 to 200 sex partners, gentlemen. It's just shocking. And in her own words, it's not like anybody should judge her for her past, or the fact that she is going to continue as well. This is the joke that modern Western women have become. And if you think that's bad, here is a non-sex worker. You may think that modern Western women that stay away from online sex work must be a better option. But us gentlemen still need to be ultra-vigilant in these modern times. Take a listen to this feminist story.
I was unfaithful.
So you were married to your husband, but you were having children with other men.
I was. He raised them as his own and knew them to be his own until the divorce. He ended up unhoused. And the first man that I had the affair with is now my boyfriend.
Listen to how nonchalantly she speaks. It's like a funny story for her, deceiving men, betraying trust, lying about the true father of her children.
Is now my boyfriend, the father of my first child, my son. And he was my husband's assistant manager. So he started bringing this guy around, and I made the first move, of course. I feel like I just sensed his kindness. I mean, still to this day, this man that I'm with is the kindest, most patient man I've ever met. But one day he came over my house without my ex-husband there, and you know what happened next.
What happened next?
Only saw each other once a week to do this because of how my schedule, my ex-husband's schedule, and his schedule. But the second affair, who the man is the father of your daughter, he actually worked with me this time. He was my maintenance guy at my leasing job. And again, just another kind man who was nice to me.
And again, zero accountability. Just be nice to me and I'll betray all my children and family over and over and over.
And then with my daughter, she's Hispanic. So she came out a little more tan than the both of us. And just as she grew up, just kept that tan skin. And still, she looked so much like me. He was just like, yep, my wife. And here we are with 3 baby daddies and 2 kids.
Gentlemen, some modern women have no shame. Do not ever waste your time on such frivolously minded and weak people. Everything this middle-aged modern woman just described is a nightmare for every man she has just mentioned. Do you see even a speck of remorse, self-reflection, or empathy in this woman's renditions? Recently, a lot of men are waking up to the passport bros movement. If modern Western women continue to insist on becoming more and more crass in their behavior, demanding more and more from men, all the while becoming more and more promiscuous, untrustworthy, unreliable, and insufferable. What else would a good, self-respecting man do? It's like a virus in the West. Here is an 18-year-old modern Western woman. Listen to this.
So, I want to be passed around so bad, but my boyfriend just wants a monogamous relationship. It's 2024. Expecting to be with one person for your entire life is, like, unreasonable. I'm a young 18-year-old Latina. I'm trying to get my face blasted by multiple men. Like, I haven't even had a quickie in a bathroom stall. I have so much to live for. And you're telling me that I have to stay with this one guy because I love him so much. But there's literally guys out there with 13-inch meats waiting to destroy me. It would just be so unfortunate if I were to go my whole entire life without getting piped by at least 100 different people, just to see who I like the most.
Gentlemen, grab your passports. And until then, stay strong and live with purpose. What do you think about the state of modern Western women? Leave your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.
Lord, give me a sign.